WMBG FM 97.7 and AM 740. We are Williamsburg's radio station. How's it going, everybody? Ty Hodges here. It is 3:15. It is Thursday, and my guests, they are chomping at the bit to get on air.
Absolutely.
I'm going to open up their mics so I can introduce them. Happy to welcome in studio today Smith and Wade. That is Dick Smith and Cabot Wade. Together.
Thank you.
Together they are Smith and Wade.
Hello, Ty. Hello, Williamsburg.
Man, y'all I think have the most energy of anybody that we're
having
here.
We're always energetic.
The older I get, the more energetic I get.
At his age, we have to.
Which is funny, and that's going to lead me into my first question, or comment really, is that you all have been playing together for a long time. Tell the listeners a little bit about your storied history.
You know more about the storied history.
Yeah, the storied history is that I came to William and Mary in 1970, and we started playing in 1971. So that's 51 years ago. And we started through Ramada and West and clawed our way with sheer ambition all the way up to the center of Williamsburg, right here at WMBG, and in only 51 years, may I add.
Tell you what.
The next 51 are going to be even better.
Well, they say the next 50 is easiest.
Exactly. Once you get through the first 50.
Is that the second million that's the easiest?
Who knows? Who can keep track these days?
I may be wrong.
So how did you guys actually meet up, and how did you know each other?
We met up on the road, actually.
We're both Tennesseans.
Yeah, we're both from Middle Tennessee,
okay.
And we were in a group together in basically 1966 and toured internationally with that group, as did our bass player, who's also in Williamsburg and has a great little studio here in Williamsburg called the Treehouse,
John Tracy.
And we're going to tell you more about our album that's coming out, and John's had a good part in that, really helped us a lot.
So I have to ask, curiosity it's swelling within me. You've played for 51 years. You guys are staples here and around Williamsburg. What is one performance that stands out above all the rest over that 51-year span? Is there one that really pops out?
Wow. No, I was just telling Stephanie about the time that Bill Clinton came, and we were thinking he's going to come up and sit in with us, on the saxophone. Actually had a sax waiting for him, and the security people around. But, in a way, without waxing too philosophical, everyone is important.
We have loved every one we've done, even when they were very weird, or the cake, the bride melted and fell off the side. But it wasn't our fault. But anyway, it's always been fun, and we always play our best and our hardest, whether it's one person out in the audience. One of the best performances we ever gave was up at Moody's Tavern. There was only one guy there. We played just like we always do.
Right.
Turned out he was with Ruby Tuesday, and he took us down. We played at several big events out of that. So, you never know what, one person or 100, they can always be beneficial to.
And in our case, thousands, as we are streaming on Facebook Live and over the radio.
I thought
waves.
I was feeling kind of pulled through something.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I don't know if I've done this yet or not, but shout out to Culture Fix for sponsoring the Super Sound Showcase. Thank you for making all of this possible. So, you said you got an album coming up. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, the album is called A Time Well Wasted.
All right.
And,
that seems fitting.
We have more than most people.
We've been a duo. We started off as a duo in Williamsburg, and we'd never done an album as a duo. So our bass player, John, was busy with his studio, and we had an invitation to go up to Connecticut to take use of the services of our second drummer, who owns a studio up there, Johnny Montanese. It's a very famous studio where Beyonce is recorded, and Paul Simon and other people.
Stamford, Connecticut.
And now Smith and Wade.
There's a place for a picture in there. I just don't think we got it in there, though. I don't think we got it.
Yet?
I think you've got it backwards, though. I think that is a place where Beyonce has gotten to record that Smith and Wade have also recorded. Let's not sell yourself short now.
I gotta remember that. That's really the order of it, really.
Beyonce hadn't been around as much as you guys have. I guarantee that. You got more shows than she does.
Yeah, that probably true.
Maybe.
We're up there. We call ourselves the other Iron Men of rock and roll. But anyway, the album has 10 songs on it, 3 covers two of which we're going to play today.
Wonderful.
And one original which we're going to play today, along with 6 other originals which Dick and I have written either together or apart. And we're excited about getting it out. It's going to come out December 2nd.
So
that's this December 2nd.
This December, as in
2017.
As in like 17 days.
Yeah, in the year of our Lord 2017.
Counted how many days that was.
It's coming down to that. Yeah,
it's coming up.
So that's
Yes,
our story, and we're going to be selling it at Amory Music and at the Lodge and the gift shop there and the Two Drummers Smokehouse. So far, that's all we've got. But anyway, rush out and get your copy on December 2nd.
Well, if you thought it was strange that we were selling them at the Lodge, we Smith & Wade plays there at least 3 or 4 Saturday nights a month.
Okay. So you're pretty much there every Saturday night then.
Square, yeah. Oh,
Oh, we can sell here. Oh, we can.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there's a 4th venue where you may purchase your album.
I'll tell you what, you're going to
Right
have to
here at
expand your
WMBG.
parking lot to get all those people in there.
You guys are a trip, man. I'm having so much fun talking with Smith & Wade here in studio on the Super Sound Showcase, brought to you by Culture Fix. So one thing that you all mentioned is you kind of share the songwriting duties on originals here, and so I'm curious, how do the originals from each of you differ?
You'll hear the difference. I'm a more folky kind of guy.
Okay.
And I write a song every 10 or 12 years, no matter what, and he writes one every month or so, or maybe 2 a month. And but his are beautiful songs, and mine are just folk songs, really.
His songs are about friendship, because someday he too hopes to have a friend. And if he keeps writing friendship songs, maybe you will.
I mean, I'm trying to get that vibe out there.
You know what? You know what really stands out, and that's so funny that you mentioned friendship. This is very clearly the vibe of people who have been friends and have been ribbing each other for 50 years.
Yeah, we're
we
getting
have
good
a lot
at
of
it,
scars
too.
along these ribs. I'm going to tell you right now.
We're getting good at it, too.
Very
They heal, and
experienced.
they get back there again.
Dick Smith and Cabot Wade together. They are Smith & Wade, also of the Smith Wade Band, here in studio on the Super Sound Showcase. They are chomping at the bit to play, so we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to have them live in studio performing here on the Super Sound Showcase, brought to you by Culture Fix. This is WMBG. And just as much fun as we were having when we were actually on air, we were also having fun off air as well. If you were watching Facebook Live, you got to see all the shenanigans. Back here on the Super Sound Showcase, sponsored by Culture Fix with Smith & Wade. And they are just so eager to perform for you all, especially songs off their album coming up here that releases in, we're just going to say like 17 days. It's close.
17 days.
17 days, but who's counting?
The horror of it now. Oh, my gosh. Okay.
So what can we hear first? What are we going to hear?
Steve Miller. Gonna go for it.
Well, we're going to do one of his songs.
Yeah.
We like living in the USA is what we like.
Well, your audience can relate to that. Some of you all.
Some of them live here, yes.
All right, Smith & Wade here on the Super Sound Showcase, brought to you by Culture Fix. Take it away, boys.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Stand back, stand back, stand back, stand back.
Yep.
Living in the USA. Living in the USA. Stand back.
Where are you going to?
What are you going to do?
Did you think that it would be easy?
Did you think that it would be pleasing?
What'd you say? I don't pay. I'd rather play. It's my freedom. Don't worry about me, babe. I got to be free, babe. Hey.
Living in the USA. Living in the USA.
Dietitian, television, politician, mortician. Oh, got to get away, babe. And from the USA, babe. Hey. I see you, black man, a brown man, yellow man, a white man. He's looking for Uncle Sam. Lend him a helping hand. Everybody kicking sand. Even politicians living in a plastic land. Somebody lend me a hand. Oh, we're gonna make it, baby. Oh, we got to shake it, baby. Oh. a cheeseburger.
Stand back, stand back, stand back, stand back.
Smith and Wade here on the Super Sound Showcase,
goes
brought to you by
wild.
Culture Fix. Oh, that deserves some cowbell. I forgot to include the cowbell. That deserves some cowbell right there.
Gong. Okay, it's all right.
I tell you, these two may be the most energetic performers we've had in here. Just oozing energy,
Oh, man.
and for folks that have been at it for 51 years, it's crazy impressive. What are we gonna hear next, fellas?
Let's do your song.
I'd like to do that. This song is entitled Best Buddies. It's about my son and some of his friends when they were growing up.
All right, take it away.
My son is white and his buddies are black.
For a fact.
Grew up like brothers on a swing set out back. They fight for justice in their faded blue jeans. Bad guys wear purple and their heroes were green. And they watch He-Man and play Super Mario. They dance to Michael on the stereo. They chase red monsters to the end of the hall. And they trap ghosts that have no color at all. La 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 la, la 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 la. They would play all day if they had their way. The best buddies. My son is white and his buddies are black. They make up words for the ones that they lack. They love dogs and rocks and lions in the zoo. They learn the hard way like all our kids do. And they ride their bikes and they play games of catch. They don't care that their colors don't match. Their friendship has no color, it's as clear as can be. I'm glad my son had learned this sooner than me. La 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 la, la 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 la. They would play all day if they had their way. The best buddies. And my son is white and his buddies are black. I think that this is a natural fact. And if I had a wish that the older they get, they look back and they never forget that they shared their birthdays, they shared Christmas dreams. They shared their heroes, and their heroes were green. Yeah, they shared that birthday, they shared that old swing. They shared their heroes, and their heroes were turtle green. La 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 la, la 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 la. They would play all day. I hope they stay that way. The best buddies. Best buddies.
Smith and Wade here on the Super Sound Showcase, brought to you by Culture Fix. That deserves more cowbell.
Oh, thank you.
Which is the biggest sign of approval that we can give here on this show.
That's pretty big.
It is. So, if the folks have enjoyed you, they want to find you online on social media, how can they follow you?
Facebook, Smith and Wade Band, or Smith and Wade.
And then what is the album that they should be looking out for in 17 days?
Thank you. So nice of you to ask. It's Time Well Wasted.
Time Well Wasted. And where can they find that again?
You can come here. Ty can get his copy here at WMBG. And also at Amory Music out at Five Forks, and at the Lodge Gift Shop, and out at Two Drummers Smokehouse in Hampton. Hampton. Out towards Toano. Great food and great people. So
wonderful. Well, I have been sitting here and just chatting and enjoying these two great people right here. And I'm gonna let you guys play us out with one more song. What are we gonna hear now?
I Know You Rider.
It's a Dead song, but we're gonna do it live here today.
All right.
It's a little different from the way they did it.
Sounds good. Smith and Wade Band, thank you so much for appearing today.
Thank you.
Take us out on a high note.
Well, I know you rider gonna miss me when I'm gone. I know you rider gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss your baby rolling in your arms. Well, I know you rider gonna miss me when I'm gone. Laid down last night, Lord, I could not take my rest.
Take my rest.
Laid down last night, Lord, I could not take my rest. My mind was wandering like the wild geese in the west. Laid down last night, Lord, I could not take my rest. I wish I was a headlight on a northbound train.
Well, northbound train.
I wish I was a headlight on a northbound train.
On a northbound train.
I'd shine my light through the cool Colorado rain. I wish I was a headlight on a northbound train. Well, I know you rider gonna miss me when I'm gone.